I truly don't understand the concept of sports fans feeling so emotionally connected to the team that they root for that they feel it's a reflection of their character. Like when they say, and Sistad does this, he goes, it was an embarrassing loss. They were embarrassing. Like, are you? I don't get it. You're embarrassed by it, like some.
I mean, I get that in the heat of the
I
moment
really
when
don't
your
get it. I really
team
don't understand.
when your team gets blown out or there's an embarrassing loss in some fashion, you're upset about it. I mean,
No, I get being upset. I get being emotionally connected to where you're happy, and if when they win, you're a little upset when they lose. But to feel like it's a reflection of you, where you're going to go up to other people and like smack talk, like it was like I did it.
Dude, so I don't understand how you don't understand this. This is very simple to me. So it's all in the context of sports, and sports is fun and it's entertaining, and it's a big part of our lives. So
For sure.
when we say an embarrassing loss, it's like how. So you could use me for an example. You know how emotionally attached and proud I am of my teams. And I put a lot of stock and energy and thought into everything about all of my sports teams. And
Yep.
the most recent embarrassing loss that I can think of was Game 7. The 76ers lost to the Boston Celtics last year. So, to give you the context of that series, Philadelphia steals Game 1 in Boston. James Harden goes crazy, scores like 45 points, including the dagger step back, like vintage James Harden. Boston wins Game 2. Boston wins Game 3, and the Sixers barely win Game 4 in overtime. Series is tied 2-2. So you're thinking there's no way they're going to win 2 games up in Boston. Game 5, they go back to Boston. They win. Maxey saves their asses that day. And then Game 6 is back in Philly. Sixers are up 10 with like 4 minutes to go. Jason Tatum shot like 1 of 15 from the floor for the first 3.5 quarters, and he just went nuts in the fourth quarter. They tie it. They go back to Boston for Game 7 and get absolutely blown out in embarrassing fashion. The Mother's Day Massacre. I'll never forget it. And from that
Mother's Day
standpoint,
massacre.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
It was the Sunday afternoon showcase. The 3:30 game on ABC. It's like supposed to be the most viewed game of the day that day, and they got absolutely embarrassed. So like here I am at my in-laws in like my 76ers gear, like a child, like while everyone is having fun and celebrating our mothers on Mother's Day, I'm over like at the couch watching my team get blown out by I think they ended up losing by, I don't think I'm exaggerating, I think it was a 50-point loss. I think at least 40. It was totally embarrassing. So like, yeah, that's embarrassing. Like I'm sitting here emotionally attached to this team who just got their asses kicked by their bitter rival, and like I thought they were gonna win, and I was like ready for this happy celebration, and now I'm sitting there like a depressed loser. That was embarrassing. Yeah, like walking around with your gear on after your team just got their asses handed to them by a team that you really dislike is embarrassing in a sports way. Again, it's not real life embarrassment. It's not me, I don't know, doing something insanely stupid in the real world. It's just sports. Sports are, again, in the context of being a fan.
So I don't think when you say embarrassing, so it's not literally embarrassing. It's just
not literally embarrassing.
it's just a shorthand for what people say when they're upset about the way the team played.
It's
And I'm taking it too literally.
It's sports embarrassing. I have to walk
It's
home if I'm out somewhere. I have to walk from where I'm at to my car in my 76ers jersey, and I look like a damn fool. Haha, joke's on me. Anyway, I think this is a pretty good segue. So, speaking of embarrassing, I've got some more New York tweets of the week to share for
Let's
you
hear
guys.
them. Let's hear them.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Couple really good ones this week. It was hard to hard to narrow it down. So I have 4 that I'd like to share. I'm going to give you a runner-up, or we'll say the honorable mention, and then we'll do 3rd place, 2nd place, and then the winner for the week, if that's cool with you guys.
Yes, and this is the Let's Mock a New York Fan
Yes,
segment.
that's right.
Yes, the weekly segment, yes.
Yes, that's right. All right. So the honorable mention comes to us from our friend at the real cat M. Don't know what that means. It wasn't too easy finding a tweet to mock New York sports fans this week, because obviously the Yankees are extremely good. They've got, I feel like I just have to keep saying this so it gets in people's heads, but they've got the best record in the American League. They're the number 1 seed. They're a half a game out of the number 1 seed in all of baseball. And they've got their run differential is 12 higher than the 2nd place team. So pretty significant advantage. So I just have to, I need people to be reminded of that, because this is the way that the fans talk about them. So everything's going pretty well in Yankee land, but they lost 1 game to the Rockies over the weekend. And people weren't handling it well. So this is the honorable mention, says the following. Again, the real cat M. How in the fuck did we lose to the Rockies? This guy has never watched a regular season baseball game in his life. He turns the Yankees on for October because 27 rings and so on and so forth.
Right.
Any comment?
Fair weather fan, if I've ever seen one.
All right. So third place comes to us from our friend Tom O'Boyle. And he tweets, this is underneath the final score. The Yankees post the final score after every game, as does every sports team. This guy writes...
Is that new?
Yeah. This guy writes, unserious garbage. The Yankees are an unserious garbage baseball team.
What I don't understand. What are these people watching?
Mean? Well, no, what does that mean, though? What's unserious garbage?
It means that they're so bad that they're not serious about winning a baseball game, and they're just garbage. What do you mean, what does it mean? They're just Tom cannot understand how bad the Yankees are, so he's just letting it fly.
I don't understand. They're playing well.
No. But they lost a regular season game to the Rockies. They lost 1 game out of 3 to the Rockies, who are a
Might
bad
as well
team.
fire all the players at this
Right.
point.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the silver medalist for the week. This guy's a good Yankee tweeter. I'm sure we'll be reading a lot of his tweets. This guy, his name is Bill Shepard. It's at mygsdog_havoc. So I guess this guy has a German Shepherd named Havoc, because his profile picture is a German Shepherd who I guess is named Havoc. So this guy writes, another embarrassment, ... Great effort in front of the old timers, wasn't it, ... Can't wait for Baghdad Boone to spin about Warren, had some electric stuff, and team some good at-bats.
He actually said Baghdad
Amazing.
Boone.
Yes. I don't get it.
I mean,
amazing.
So,
listen, listen. This is New York, man. You can't put the pinstripes on and lose to the Rockies on 09 day, where they were honoring the 2009 World Series team. Just another one. I mean, they only have the best record in the American League, man. I don't know how. You should be embarrassed wearing that polo right now, because they lost to the Rockies on Saturday.
Yeah. I feel it's a real reflection of my character.
That's right. It's
a real reflection.
Right.
But no, it's okay. It's just sports reflection. It's not real.
So the winner The
Apparently,
winner
when
of
you
the
watch
week.
sports, you're not in society anymore. You're in like your own little bubble. Nothing else is going
Yes.
on around you.
Yep.
Right.
Why?
So
So
the winner
why?
of the
Why
week.
can't? Well, why can't these people say all this stuff, tweet all this stuff? It's just it's they don't mean it's garbage. It's it's sports garbage. Why is that not okay? But it's okay for you to say something's embarrassing because the team lost. Because it's
Sure.
but it's
I will. I'm so glad you asked because
there's no response. There's different
no,
levels of
no,
being
there
a
is
ridiculous fan. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
no. But when your team has the best record in the American League, has the best run differential in baseball, and by the way, other than that game, destroyed the Rockies in the other two games of that series. Like, teams lose baseball games.
Obviously,
It's
I know
called
that.
baseball, right? So
I wasn't upset.
the entitled right. I know you weren't because you are not the entitled New York fan who thinks they're gonna go 150-12 every year, and because 27 rings, like you are the minority. So this guy
I agree with that.
is seething. He's foaming at the mouth because they lost a baseball game.